These are the requirements that you need to have in order to date me, a single mom of 3 kids.
Nissan Rogue, the unofficial SUV for single moms with 2 or 3 kids from 2 or 3 different baby daddies.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom.
The women who play their cards right, they end up with a wealthy guy. They get to have a full-size American SUV like a Denali or an Expedition. Single moms that make a bunch of mistakes get to drive a Nissan Rogue.
Jane, what is this?
Look how I get in my new car.
What is this? This is your new car?
Cutesy, very mindful, very...
Oh my God.
This one's brand new. It's a 2026. So a single mom who made horrible life choices isn't getting a hold of this one in another 2 or 3 years. So it doesn't have any body damage yet. This one has rims, no hubcaps, but if this one did have hubcaps, the hubcaps will be missing in about 3 years.
Number 1 is that you need to be making at least $130K a year.
Shout out to my buddy TomTalkingShift. This 2026 Nissan Rogue is a rental, and this will end up at Carmax in 2 or 3 years. And a single mom that made horrible life choices will be buying this. The salesperson at Carmax will finance this thing at 96 months at 29.9% APR so that they can afford it. And this Nissan Rogue will end up costing a single mom 80 grand once it's paid off.
I'm 26, I'm a baby, so yeah. You have to have at least 3 cars under your name. Your second car has to have 8 seats because I have 3 kids. So I want them to be comfortable whenever we go with you on a trip or something. You want me to come with you, I'm gonna bring my kids, and you need to have enough space for my kids. So that's why I require you to have an SUV and a vehicle of your own if you're gonna be dating me.
What will $500 a month for 96 months buy you? It will buy you this. If you're a single mom, this is handy. I like this feature too. Look at that. So you got your 3 kids, your hands are full. This is nice. It also closes on its own. I do like this technology a lot. There you go. Perfect feature.
Showing the baby off. Showing the baby off.
A lot of room in the back for your 3 kids. And if you choose to have an extra baby's daddy, you want a 4th baby daddy and a 4th kid, you could fit your 4 kids in here. Very nice.
How do you expect to give me money for my kids if you only make 50K a year? Second is I don't date men that are younger than me because for obvious reasons. So if you are 26 and over, then you qualify. 26 to 35 is the age limit. Okay, I feel like 35 is pushing it because they look old as fuck.
In 3 years, when a single mom buys this from Carmax, they're going to be impressed. I'm pretty impressed. I've never driven a Nissan Rogue. This is a 2026, so this is the redesign, so I don't have experience with the previous ones, but this 2026, it's nice. The steering wheel feels nice. The interior looks nice. And I'm going to show you guys some features that single moms are going to love a lot. So let's go ahead and start it up. Everything's push button start now. Everything's high-tech and digital. Everything looks like a Tesla now. That's the industry now. So you're gonna like this a lot. So if you're a single mom with 2 or 3 or even 4, I don't know what this means, so we'll just be a guest. All right, so single mom with 2, 3, maybe even 4 kids from 4 different baby daddy. Watch this. So when you reverse it, look at that backup camera. It even shows you the lines. This is us. It has some weird overhead view. It even has the lines. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and move up and then watch this. So your kids are yelling, your 2, 3, 4 kids are yelling. But see, look at that. There's the lines right there. There's the backup camera right there. So, you know, you could concentrate on this while your 2, 3, 4 kids are yelling at you. And then when you Let's go ahead, put it back in park. You press the button for park. I gotta get used to this. But you turn off the car. A lot of cars do this. Check rear seats so you don't forget your 3 kids in the back. Very nice. 70 miles per hour. So we're about to hit this mountain grade. We're at, what is that, 2300 RPM. Let's see if it downshifts at the start of the mountain grade to get more power. But I called it. I said, this feels like 200 horsepower. Told Brooke to look it up, and she said 201. I think that's the standard now. Everything's at least 200 horsepower now. But what surprised me is that this is a 3-cylinder turbo. I like NA more. I'd rather this be 200 horsepower with a big 4-cylinder engine. I believe this is a 1.6 3-cylinder turbo. So this is a 2026. And this will be available at Carmax in 3 years. So a single mom's gonna get it, get the 96 months of financing. I'm worried about this engine. It's like awesome right now, but it's brand new. Will this thing even last past 3 years? So a single mom's gonna get this. This is a ticking time bomb of an engine, I think. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. It's nice. You know, I don't want a single mom to not have a vehicle that has all these safety assists. But yeah, this thing's pretty impressive for a 3-cylinder. My first manual transmission car was a 3-cylinder Geo Metro. And that thing was, you know, no turbo, of course, but it was 55 horsepower. This thing's 200 horsepower, 3-cylinder. What the heck, man? It's pretty nice, though. Would I buy it? No. Never. But just trying it out, it's nice, you know? What does TomTalkingShift say? It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's a fine rental. But yeah, I think this engine's working, man. Okay, we're not climbing anymore, so it's not past 3,000 RPM anymore. I'm about to top this off. There's the fuel pump right there. There's a vehicle. There's a backup camera. This has a 360 camera. I'm impressed. Like, this is not even a Tesla. It's like a Tesla with all these screens. I think everything's like this, though. Watching my buddy TomTalkingShift, it looks like this is the standard in the industry now. Okay, that 0 to 60, I thought it was gonna feel more impressive than it did. This feels a lot more impressive when you're already rolling. Probably because, like, once you're rolling, the turbo's already all spooled up, but 0 to 60 definitely felt lackluster. This is a 1.5 liter 3-cylinder turbo engine making 201 horsepower. I have a 2015 Fiat 500 Abarth. That's modified from the factory. That's a 1.4 4-cylinder turbo engine making 160 horsepower. And I was thinking to myself, man, this has more horsepower than my Fiat 500 Abarth. It feels really good on the freeway. That 0 to 60 didn't feel good. So I got to look back at the time, but it didn't feel as impressive as when I was on the freeway with this thing. So I'm thinking the turbo needs to spool up. So 0 to 60, this didn't feel any different from my girlfriend's Buick Encore. That has a 1.4 4-cylinder turbo engine making only 140 horsepower. So yeah, with that 201 horsepower, I thought that 0 to 60 was going to feel more impressive. Interesting engine. Like I said, this is going to be available at Carmax in 3 years, but with that 96 months of financing, how long is this engine going to last? It feels like it's going to be working hard. I mean, that's a lot of horsepower for a 3-cylinder engine.
Another requirement is that you have to have a property under your name, and you have to be looking into getting your second property. Have to get a home that has 6 rooms, because each of my kids have to be in their own room. So you have to be considerate. Purchase a house that has 6 rooms, because that's only common sense. Like, the last requirement is that it has to be pink. If it's not pink, no. Pink and brown go together. Pink and brown, like, what? Duvalin, you know?
That woman is so insufferable that I no longer like Duvalin, and I really like Mexican candy. Any single guys out there that meets her requirements, that actually want to date her with all those demands? 3 kids at 26. Sounds like Disneyland. Literally, she probably wants you to take her kids to Disneyland every weekend. That's probably another requirement we didn't hear about. So I'm on Carmax.com right now. 2,402 matches for Nissan Rogues. Here's a 2023 right here. So I just drove a 2026, so that won't be on this website until 2029. Here are some prices right there. $644 a month, $558 a month, $412 a month, $533 a month. So there's some Carmax Nissan Rogues, the unofficial SUV for single moms. The women who play their cards right, they end up with a wealthy guy. They get to have a full-size American SUV like a Denali or an Expedition. Single moms that make a bunch of mistakes get to drive a Nissan Rogue.